Hello everyone. Welcome to the next lecture on the CSIR Net Mathematics 2025. Today I will explain you the complete solution of the statistics which was asked in the part B. Myself Dr. Harish Garg. You can follow and subscribe my YouTube channel where you can find the playlist of the PYQ on statistics which are totally related to the CSIR Net and the GATE as well as the IIT JAM solutions. You can see I had uploaded the complete solutions. I already uploaded the Markov chain solutions, which is related to the part C. Also, you can see the 2024 and other PY question series available in this playlist. You can follow and watch all these lectures, and I am very sure that you will be happy after watching these videos. Now, let's start with this first question. So before that, I hope you can subscribe my YouTube channel because this video is specially for the statistics lovers. Now, what is the statement is, you have to read the statement very carefully. What is given to you, it follows the gamma distributions. So gamma distribution has the PDF with the shape parameter alpha. So it is x raised to power alpha minus 1. Scale parameter beta. So it is x divided by beta over some constants. Fine. Now since your target is to find the most powerful test, so what I told you in my most powerful test or the testing of the hypothesis, otherwise you can see the other lecture like of the most powerful test. Fine. So you can think only those functions which are totally dependent on the values of alpha. Fine, because beta is my 1. So I can consider simple beta is my 1. Think only those functions which are totally dependent upon the alpha. That is only x raised to power alpha. Because this part is my constant, I can skip that. X raised to power minus 1 is a constant. Now, for the most powerful test, your target is to calculate the likelihood functions of the h1 divided by likelihood function h0. So what is the likelihood function of the h1? X h1. What is the h1 is? Alpha is equal to 2 divided by product of the x which is greater than k. So I can see product is common. It is product of the xi is greater than k is the right answer. So you can see A is my correct answer of this problem. And you can see it's a very simple approach. If you missed to watch my this lecture of the most powerful test, you can go and watch my this lecture. You will be enjoying very much. Okay, look at this next one. This is a limit n approaches infinity, nth integration of this part. Again, a very simple. You can see about this function firstly. Clearly say this function is my symmetric. Fine. First of all, why you think about that this question is related to the statistics? Because if you look about the question ID 4133 and the question ID is 4129. So that is a related to the statistics questions. So if you think about the statistics, that means your xi is, the range is my 0 to 1. That follows my 0, 1. Fine. So what come in your mind when you think about limit n approaches infinity? That means you are talking about the center limit theorem. Fine. Or you can think about the weak law of the large number. Fine. So what does the meaning of that? That means if you look about the numerator, I can, if I divided numerator by n, denominator by n, so the numerator becomes expected value of the x square, denominator depends expected value of the x. So that means this integration will converges to the, because all xi's are my symmetrics, so that will converges to the expected value of the x square divided by x. So now x follows my uniform distribution of the 0, 1. So can you find the expected value of the x? It is a plus b over 2. Variance of the x, it is b minus a whole square over 12. So can you find the expected value of the x square? So that is the variance of the x plus expected value of the x whole square. So, or because you all know expected value of the x minus expected value, this is called as the variance, which is 1 over 12. So I can find the value of this case. So the numerator becomes 12 is the LCM, 4 over 12 divided by 1 over 2. So that will be 2 over 3 is the right answer of this problem. You can see that I solved both the questions within the couple of seconds. You can see it's hardly take a 1 minute time periods in your examinations. I hope you can like and comment on these videos. I will solve the complete part B question. You can see there are so many questions in this video. Fine. But after this video, I will upload the part C also related to the statistics. But before that, you have to like and comment on this video. Based on the inputs of the statistics students, how many are really need the statistics solutions, I will upload the part C also based on your likes and comment. Okay, look at this one, which is a random variable from again x follows the uniform distributions with the parameter theta and 1 minus theta, and your target is to find the MLE. The similar question I already explained you in my last lecture of the MLE. You can see this lecture, MLE estimators. Fine. If you missed to watch, that's why I'm asking you completely watch this playlist. So what is a PDF of this of this uniform distribution? 1 over 1 minus 2 theta. So can you find the likelihood function? Likelihood function is the product of the x's here. Fine. Where theta is lies between this case. Now clearly say this function is independent of x's. So then what is the meaning of that independent of the x's? That means your target is to find the ordered statistics. Fine. So how you can find the ordered statistics? So from this case, you always say x is less than of the minimum order statistics and 1 minus theta is greater than of nth order statistics. Now from this case, you can see theta is less than of 1 minus x of n, and from this case theta is less than of x of 1. So what does it implies? That means theta will be minimum of the ordered statistics x1 and 1 minus xn, and that's the answer of this problem. X1 is the minimum of this, so it's a maximum. It's a maximum, cancel. It is 1 minus x1, minimum is x1, that's wrong. So the right answer is C is my correct answer of this problem. You can see that how many seconds you are needed to write these 3 lines. Maximum 1 minute. If you already watch my previous lectures related to the MLE, sampling distribution and many more lectures. उम्मीद करता हूं you will like and comment on this video as well. Okay, x follows the binomial distribution, y follows the Poisson distributions, and it is given that 3 times expected value of y is expected value of the x. So we all know the y follows the Poisson distribution. The mean of the Poisson distribution is lambda. X follows the binomial distribution, so the mean will be n into p. That means lambda is my 3 into theta. Is it fine? Now look at the first options. Variance of x. Can you find the variance of the x? N p into q. Is it greater than of the 3 times lambda? So you can see lambda is my 3 theta, so it's a 9 theta is a cancel out. 1 minus theta is greater than 1. Is it possible? No, because if you simply choose theta is my 0.8, which lies in between them, 1 minus theta is not satisfied. First option cancel. Look at the second option. 2 times variance of y. Variance of y is again lambda. Lambda is my 3 theta. Less than of variance of the x is less than of 3 times variance of the y. Fine. So you can see I can cancel out by 3 theta. Fine. So it will be 2 over 3 is less than of 1 minus theta is less than of 3 theta. I can cancel it. Fine. Or divided by 3 again. So I can divide it by 9 of theta. It will be here. So is it satisfied? Again not, because if you choose theta is my 0.8, then this value is my 0.2, but this number is my 0.66, which is not less than of the 0.2. Second option also cancel out. Look at the third option. Third option is variance of y. That is a lambda, which is 3 theta. It is 9 theta into 1 minus. It's a 2 into 3 theta. So clearly say if I divide it by 3 theta, it is 1 less than of and it is less than 2. Clearly say if you again take theta is my 0.8, it is my 0.2, that is a 0.6, which is less than of 1, not possible. Third option cancel. The left option, that is a D, is my right answer. But how? You can see 9 theta into 1 minus is less than of, so that will be 3 into 1 minus theta is less than 1. Or you can see 1 minus theta is always less than of 1 over 3. That's 2. Because if you calculate the 1 minus theta, it is less than of the 3, less than of the 0 strictly. And 1 over 0.3, this number is my 0.33. It is always less than of 1 by 3. So the right answer of the problem is D is my correct answer. Okay, look at this another one. Phi is the most powerful test of size 0.05 with a simple null hypothesis H0 against the simple alternative H1, and the given that power is my 0.4. These are the values corresponding to the value of this phi. Fine, phi is the most powerful test. Then 1 minus phi. Your target is to check the 1 minus phi. So can you find the size of the 1 minus phi? That's very simple. What is the size of this case? It is 1. Because of the negative sign, it is my power. Fine. So what is the power of the phi? Power of the phi is 0.4. So it is my 0.6. Similarly, if you want to calculate the power of 1 minus psi, it is 1 minus size of the phi, and the size of the phi is 0.05. So that will be 0.95. Is it okay? Now you can check about that. 1 minus phi has the most powerful test of level. Level means size. Size 0.6. Yes, size is 0.6. 1 minus psi is the most powerful test of level. Level means size, but size need a 0.6, but it's a 0.4. Is the most powerful test of level, that is the size. Size is my 0.6, but he said 0.05. That's strong. Is not a most powerful test of any level, but that's strong. 1 minus is the power, most powerful test for the size 0.6, but he said not. So that option is also cancelled. A is my right answer of the problem. So you need only a 15 second. Just try to read the statement carefully. Hardly need a 1 minute. Maximum 1 minute you are needed to solve the problem. And that 1 minute time period you are needed to click on the like and the comment on the video. Okay, look at this another one. P is the population proportion of the units following a certain attributes of the size and units. P is my sample proportion of the n units. Fine. That means, okay, is a proportion. So which kind of the distribution it follows? It always follows the hypergeometric distributions. Fine. But we don't need the hypergeometric distribution. Our target is to find the unbiased estimator. Fine. First of all, what is the unbiased estimator? If you calculate the mean of this part, fine, that must be small p into 1 minus p. That's your target. Fine. Very simple question. You can get your answer in the 15 second. How? Read the statement once more time carefully. Answer is given in the given statement. P is the population proportion with the capital N units. Small p is the sample proportion with the units n, and the value of the n is my lies between here. Fine. Because the equality appears, I can simply choose small n is my capital N. Fine. And then we will see whether this condition is satisfied or not. If n is equal to capital N, the first answer will be 0. But we need a p into 1 minus. That's wrong. Second option answer is again 0. Fine. So this option is also cancelled. Third answer is still n over n minus 1. P into 1 minus p, which is not equal to p into 1 minus p. So third option is also cancelled. And look at the fourth options. If you take n is equal to capital N, this will be cancelled. This will be cancelled. It is a 1 minus p, and that satisfies this condition. That means D is the only option which is left behind is the right answer of the problem. That's why I'm asking you always, watch these playlists, follow this playlist, subscribe this playlist, and watch all these lectures. You will get a very easiest way to solve the problems. Okay, look at this another one, which is related to the V-stars distributions. That again a very simple approach. Your target is to find the value of the z minus y square over x. One thing's always remember, students, if you think about that, you can find the variance of the y like of variance of z plus variance of y square by z minus twice variance of this way. Fine. That will take at least 15 minutes to get your answers. Fine. Whenever, always remember, whenever there is a question related to the variance or the mean, your target is to find the distribution. Fine. Your target is always to find the distribution. That means sampling distributions. So my target is to find t follows which distribution. Fine. If I know that t follows the binomial distributions, then we know how you can find the variance. If we know that t follows the chi-square distribution, again we know how you can find the variance, and so on. For more details, you can watch my lecture of the sampling distribution, like here, PY question of the sampling distributions. Now, how you can solve that? First of all, it is the V-stars distributions. Fine. Now, S is my X, Y, Y and Z. That follows the V-stars distributions 2, 10, sigma. Fine. Now, if you look about this Z minus Y square by X, how you can write this Z? You can see this is Z minus Y square by X. What is given to you? This is basically the Schwarz complement of X. Fine. This is the complement of this. And once we know this is the Schwarz complement, it also follows the V-stars distributions with the parameter Q. I will tell you what is the Q. This is N minus P into variance of this quantity. So I will write here as a variance. So first of all, what is the N? I can write here. N is my 10. Fine. What is the P? P is my this number. P is my 2. Q is my 1 because this is the complement of the X. Fine. So this number is my V-stars distribution 1. 10 minus 1 is a 9. How you can find the variance? Now I can tell you what is the variance. So the variance is my same way. What is the variance of the Z? 1 minus variance of the X square 1 over 4 over variance of the X1. So that will be 3 over 4. Fine. So that means T follows V-stars distribution 1, 9, 3 by 4. Is it okay? Now once you know the distributions and the degree of freedom is 1, what does it means? I can write as a T divided by 3 by 4. It follows chi-square distribution 9. Fine. So that means T follows 3 over 4 chi-square distribution 9. Now can you find the variance of the T? I think that's over. It is 9 over 16. What is the variance of chi-square n? The variance of the chi-square n is 2 into n. So 2 into 9. So that will be 2 will be cancelled out. So it is a 81 divided by 8 is the right answer of this problem. Always remember student, your target is to find the distributions. उम्मीद करता हूं you can like and subscribe my videos as well. Okay. First of all, read the statement very carefully. There are the 5 urns and each urn has the 2k plus k square balls, out of which there are the 2k white balls, k square are the black balls. The urn is selected with the probability of the k plus 2. A ball is chosen at random. Probability that the urn, your target is to find the probability that you can choose the urn from the U5 given that that's a conditional probability, the ball drawn is white. Fine. Which things come in your mind when you look about the conditional probability? Always look about the Bayes theorem. Fine. Once you are looking about the Bayes theorems, so let's start with the Bayes theorems. This is my U1, this is my U2, this is my U3, this is my U4, and this is my U5. What is the probability of the selecting is k plus 2. So U1 will be 3, U2 will be 4, this is my 5, this is my 6, this is my 7. Basically, it is 3 ratio 4 ratio 5 ratio 6 ratio 7. Fine. So here. Now, what is the probability of getting the white ball from the U1, white ball from the U2, and so on? Is it okay? So what is the U1? How many balls you have the U1? U1 has the three balls. Out of them, how many white balls are there? 2k. So 2 white balls. So the probability is my 2 over 1 because your target is to find the 1 white ball. What is the U2? U2, that is a k is equal to 2. 4 plus 4. 4 plus 4. 8 total balls are 8, out of which 4 are my white balls. So the probability is my 4 over 8. Is it okay? Similarly for the U3, U3 consists of the 6 plus 9, 15. Out of the 15 you needed 6 balls. So 6 divided by 15. Similarly for the U4, that's a 8 plus 4 is a 16, that's a 24. Out of 24 there are the 8 white balls, 8 by 24. And for the U5 that's a 10 and 25, that's a 35. Out of 10 balls are my. Fine. Now you can find the total. If you multiply them, it's a 2. 3 multiply 2 by 3. 4 multiply 4 by 8. So that is again 2. This is 5, 3 again 2. This is 4 again 2. And this is 7, 5 again 2. So the totals are my 10. So the answer is, what is the U5? U5 is my 2 divided by total. So the answer is 1 over 5. C is my right answer of the problem. A very simple approach. Nothing is new to you. The only thing is you have to do more practice and learn the tricks how you can solve the problem in a 1 minute time period. And that's why I again and again show you that this playlist PY question of the statistics is very useful for you, and you can see the complete lectures are available in this playlist. Okay, look at these next questions. Always read the statement very carefully. If you read the statement carefully, you will get the answer in the less seconds. Okay, in the examination question paper, all the options are either true or false. They are arranged in such a way the 3/4 of the times the question answer is true, followed by the true. Fine. Also, 2/3 of the questions is having the answer false is followed by the false. If the question paper consists of the 100 questions, what is the approximate probability that the correct answer 100th question is my true? First of all, let me know which thing come in your mind after reading this statement. Let me know in the comment box which things come in your mind after reading the questions. Which things come in your mind when it is given that followed by something, followed by something? Is it a Markov chain? Is it a Markov chain? Yes, of course it's a Markov chain because it is a followed by something to something. So this is my true, this is my false, this is my true, this is my false. Now what is given to you? True followed by true, false followed by false. So can you find the remaining probabilities? It is 1 over 4, it is 1 over 3, and your target is to find the approximate probability of the 100th questions. That is a very large number. Fine. So that means your target is to find the stationary probability, and you can see it's a 2 cross 2. And if you already watch my PY question of the Markov chain, this lecture, PY question of the Markov chain, or this lecture, you will understand that how you can find the stationary probability in a simple one line. This is the true. Fine. This is my false. So what is the answer of this? That is the true answer is 1 over 3 divided by the sum of these cases. So that is a 1 over 3 plus 1 over 4. So the answer is 1 over 3, 7 over 12. So it is my 4 over 7. And once this is 4 over 7, this is 3 over 7. And your target is to find the true probability. So answer is 4 over 7. That is a B is the correct answer of this problem. You can see that it's a very simple approach. The only thing is you have to read the statement very carefully. Okay, look at this next one, which is related to the regression models. Fine. Where errors are my uncorrelated. Again, read the statement very carefully. With the zero means and the finite variance. That means variance of the sigma I is here. Is it okay? Now, yi is the ith response, yi cap is the predicted values, and sigma I cap is my yi minus yi cap. Fine. Then which of the following statement is my true? They are talking about the variance, covariance, and so on. First of all, I will talk about this expected value. So we all know yi cap is the unbiased estimator. Fine. In the linear regression model, yi cap is the unbiased estimator. If this is the unbiased estimator, then what is the value of this case? This is always be the same, but he said strictly less than. So that option is cancelled. Fine. Now, second case, they are talking about, okay, I talk about the covariance because they are the variances. Now, what is the given to you? Sigma i's are uncorrelated. Fine. And sigma I cap are my dependent variables. Fine. So definitely the covariance of the sigma I cap, covariance of the sigma I cap and this is, and the second case is sigma I and sigma cap. This is 0. Fine, because they are uncorrelated and they are my dependent. It may not be a 0. It may be 0 or may not be 0. Fine, but he said they are always same for all the values of the I and k, which is not always 0. So that means second option is also cancelled out. Is it okay up to here? Now your target is to find the variances. Again, read the statement carefully. What is the value of the variance of the value of the vi? Epsilon I cap plus vi cap. Fine. So the variance of the yi is my variance of plus. Fine. Any doubt up to here? Is it okay? Or you can also write like this way, variance of the y cap, which is equal to the variance of the t plus variance of the epsilon I. Fine. Now you can see, you can because this variance of the sigma I is epsilon square greater than 0. That means this number is not equal to variance of the t or variance of the y. Fine. So that means this equality option is also cancelled out. So the last option that is left behind, that is a is my right answer of this problem. And you can see also from this case, variance of sigma square is always be less than of this number. So that means your right answer is A is my correct answer of this problem. So you can see I had explained every questions with the help of the fully shortcut tricks in this video. उम्मीद करता हूं you can like and comment on the videos. Let me know whether you are interested to read these solutions or not. Now look at the last questions, which is related to the testing of the hypothesis again. And if you look about the testing of hypothesis, again you can see the lecture of the testing of hypothesis of the IIT JAMS, testing of the hypothesis of the gate statistics solutions. This gate statistics, it's also involved the CSIR net solutions. Now look at these questions. Again, read the statement very carefully. Xi's are my random samples of the size 5 from the absolutely continuous distributions with the median is my M. Let S denotes the number of the Xi's which are greater than of the 0. Then for testing the H node. Now, if the median is my 0, fine. And what is the Xi's? Xi's are my greater than 0. 0 is my median. Fine. So what is the probability in case of the median? Probability in the case of the median is always half. Fine. 50% is probability. Size is my 5. So that means X, or instead of the X, because they are talking about the S. So that means S will follows binomial distribution with the parameter 5 and probability is half, because H node is my M is equal to 0. And once we know the probability S is follows the binomial distribution, can you find the probability mass functions, which is n cx half raised to power x, q is also half 5 minus x. So x will be cancelled out. It's a 1 over 32 5cx. Is it okay? This is a statement up to here. Now let phi x be the test of size 0.05. Then your target is to find here. Again, a very simple. The expected mean is given to you as here. This is the size of the problem. Fine. So how you can find the size of the problem? That is a 1 into probability S greater than C plus nu into probability S is equal to C, which is equal to 0.05. This is a 0 into something 0. So that means your first target is to find the value of the C. Fine. Now look at that. Because now can you find the probabilities for that various value of the X? X are my greater than 0. So it's a 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is it okay? Moreover, let me write here. What is the meaning of the size of? That means your target is to find which is less than of 0.05. That is the definition of the testing. Now you can see what is the probability. If x is equal to 0, 5c0 is 1. 5c1 is 5 over 32. 5c2 is my 10. 5c3 is again 10. 5c4 is my 1. 5c4 is 5, sorry. 5c5 is 1. Fine. Now you can see. So because what is the mean of this? Roughly mean is n into p, that is a 2.5. So let's start with the 3 firstly. Is it satisfied? S greater than 3. Because we need a strictly greater than 3. What is S greater than 3 is? 6 over 32. That means 3 over 18. 3 over 18 will be 0. It's a 80. It's a 0.1. Which is not less than of the 0.05. So let's see S greater than of the 4. S greater than of the 4 is 1 over 32. 1 over 32 is my 0.03, which is less than of the 0.05. Fine. Similarly, if you want to calculate S is greater than 2, so that's definitely not be satisfied. Fine. This is not a less than of the 0.5. So what is the meaning of that? The value of the C you have obtained is 4. Because S is greater than C. S is greater than C means 4. C is my 4. Is it okay? Now, once you know the value of the C, I can substitute here the value of the C. That is a P S greater than 4 plus gamma probability of the S4, which is equal to 0.05. Sorry, it's not a gamma, it's a nu. Fine. So can you find the S greater than 4? It's a 1 over 32. What is the S is equal to 4? It's a 5 nu over 32, which is equal to 1 over 20. So that means I can say 1 plus 5 nu. I can multiply by 32. That will be my, I can divide them. It's a 32 over 20, 4, 8. So 8 over 5. So that will be new will be 3 over 5, 3 over 25. Is it okay? Now once you know the value of the new is my 3 over 25. So the value of the new plus C, your required target. New is my 3 over 25 plus 4. So answer is 100, 103 over 25. That is C is the right answer of this problem. So you can see it's a very simple approach. I have explained you. We will see the next lecture on the statistics part C. But before that, you have to like, comment and subscribe my YouTube channel. I hope you can share this video with your other friends as well. Till then, you can subscribe my YouTube channel. Happy learning always and thanks for the watching.